Rock and roll. I should have charged my phone for this. I don't think my car's just like halfway. Yo, we are live on YouTube. What's up? We got Aaron in the house. Shout out to Aaron. Shout out to Crystal. Hope y'all are doing well. Everybody's rocking and rolling. What's good? What is going on? All right, we are live on all of our platforms now. Man, so what's new with y'all? I have a lot of news to share. I don't know if I should share all of it. Some things are still in the works and still tentative. What's up? Crystal's in Cali. What brings you out here, out this way? Where are you at? What you got going on? Sea Spur, trying to stay warm in Oklahoma. Stay warm. It's cold out there. I'm from Texas. Are you in Compton right now? See, Crystal just be showing up and don't tell anybody. We gonna have a problem. We about to have a problem here because it's like Crystal don't want to talk to nobody. It's like, all right, it is what it is. We're gonna have to invite you here on in a second and talk about this. You know, it's like she dodging right now. That's all right. That's all right. We'll be in there out there in Vegas soon. I see you. Aaron's trying to stay warm. Got to stay warm. Yeah, it's about 60, I think, out here in California right now. Right, Crystal? You know, since you're out here, right? What's up, Darshana? What's going on? He's out here in LA, I believe. You know, it's not bad. It's a little bit rainy out here. You know, I wonder how cold it is out there in the you know DFW right now, Oklahoma. But I know it's cold where Aaron's at. Yeah, there's no doubt in that. Can't doubt that. Man, what's up? What's up? It's good to be here. Good to see y'all right now and everything. I just wanted to give y'all a heads up, all good, all good. Yeah, Aaron, Crystal, uh, everybody, that's most engaged, within the group and with us and what we're doing and everything right now. I just want to let y'all know, give y'all a heads up in advance. Some things are going to be changing here soon in the near future. So, like I've been mentioning this, here and there, um, in the past, in the more recent past. But I do have like assistants now. They're going to be helping out with the group and like doing like moderations and that sort of thing. So I just don't want y'all to freak out, because there might be some people that you're unfamiliar with. But I'm gonna invite them here within the next week or so, and they're gonna help out with the group. Maybe like we do like graphics and video and that kind of thing, and just kind of help like delegate, facilitate the whole process and everything. So I don't want y'all to think that we've been hacked, unless we get hacked, and that's a whole nother issue. But I just don't want y'all to freak out. I just wanted to let y'all know in advance. Not nothing weird is going on. You know. So yeah, that should be taking place here within the next week or so. Just wanted to make sure that I let y'all know in advance. Shouldn't be anything weird. Uh, but yeah, I just really appreciate you all, and we're gonna definitely be reaching out. Not just to you, Aaron and Crystal. In higher capacities and everything like that, but just to get everybody more involved with the process, like you know not just success, not just business, but like I think in all aspects, in all capacities of life, at least in what I do. I can only speak on what I do. I can't speak on what everybody else does, right? Uh, I don't do what I do, just for my own personal selfish benefit, right? There's a saying I like to live by: a rising tide lifts all boats, right? So that means, your success isn't singular, right? Whoever you're in the proximity of should also be experiencing success with you. Because the way I look at it, all of our success, all of our freedom, so forth and so on, is intertwined with one another and interconnected. It's funny, I actually wrote a song that almost says that verbatim recently. Another thing, new music, a lot of new music is on its way. A lot of good music and everything. No, and I appreciate you all helping. You, Crystal, and Aaron. No, I do appreciate you all helping. don't get the wrong idea. And you'll still retain, your titles and the access to the group, what you have right now. No, definitely, definitely. I don't want to discourage you from any of that at all. On the contrary, you know. But I just wanted to say, I don't want y'all to freak out, that we're inviting, like people are infiltrating, our organization or anything like that. I just want you to be aware of it and let y'all know, give you like a notice. Uh, but yeah, eventually, who knows? This could potentially like turn into, like a paid kind of gig, in helping with our street team and graphic design and nurturing relationships within our community and that sort of thing. So, knock on wood and everything, we're transitioning. We're not where we want to be, but we're always, striving and progressing and moving in that direction, gaining the momentum, to make ourselves, a fully independent powerhouse, you know. And I want everybody that we can to be a part of the process. You, Aaron, and Crystal, and anybody else watching this, down for the ride. You know what I'm saying? Whether you're watching this live here or watching the replay, like these words will still stand. Like Jesus says, right? He said, "Heaven and earth may pass away, but my words will live on forever." So like this still stands. This is still relevant. Even shit, even in the event that I'm no longer here, right? you know you always have a chance, opportunity to move with the movement. You know what I'm saying? But I want to do it in a way that is sustainable, the most sustainable, and serves the greatest capacity for all parties involved. So I want this to be helpful for not just myself but also the community, and to do it in a way that's sustainable. you know um yeah, like these conversations that we've been having, these relationships, nurturing and everything like that. Like I just got off the phone last night. We spent like 4 hours on the phone, me and my mom's best friend. We were talking about like event planning and everything like that, and how we can offer events to people in our community, and serve and give back, and it's just like a little brainstorming session, but that's how ideas are formed, right? They say the greatest minds talk about ideas, little minds talk about people, or events, or whatever. But we're discussing ideas here. So this is the idea, this is the formation, this is the inception, the beginnings. you know we're turning a new page here. So like I said, a lot of things on the way, a lot of new developments, a lot to look forward to. And again, like I'm not just here. This isn't a selfishly motivated endeavor. This is not a self-serving kind of effort. This is something where I want all of us to be a part of it, because that's what really fulfills me. I don't know everybody's motivational, you know, tendencies or drivers. I don't know what really drives people, but I know what I'm interested in, and this is it. You know what I'm saying? So we're really excited. Other than that, we have like, modeling, uh, things on the way. Um, I may have mentioned this like last week, but we got an NFT. We're part of like an NFT community now. Um, Knock on wood, we're looking at going to the Grammys this weekend. I don't know how that's gonna plan out. If we do, we'll definitely be shooting behind the scenes and everything. Uh, a lot of events, a lot to, a lot of life to be lived. You know what I'm saying? So really looking forward to all of it and having you all a part of every step of the way. And we will make sure we thoroughly document all of it and present that and package that to you. So a lot to look forward to. So excited. And yeah, I just want to thank you all for rocking with us and being a part of it. I see you, C Spur, on the YouTube live. Had to switch platforms here and check out, the comments and everything. Much love. I appreciate you. Thank you all. I feel like it's like an acceptance speech here. But that's where it starts, right? Yeah, Crystal says the journey's been awesome, and it's been a minute. Crystal been rocking with us for like a minute. I don't know anyone that's been rocking with us longer that I don't know, like I haven't met personally. And I guess Crystal's kind of trying to keep that record going. She wants to make sure that we never meet in person. Right? I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing with you. But yeah. Yeah, no, she's been rocking with us since like 2015. Like we had like no motion. We were like in a whole nother city, all of that, that's just wild to me. And I think, if anything, if nothing else, I think that shows, you know, no, I wasn't even here in 2011. I don't know who you were following in 2011. No, because I was still in high school and yeah, in junior high in 2011. Junior high. I was in high school in 2011. A junior in high school. That's what I meant to say. And we didn't start posting and going like really hard and think until like 2015. And I don't think we had an internet presence like at all until like 2013. So yeah, yeah. No, it wasn't 2011. No, it wasn't that. It's like I don't have too many friendships that are beyond 2011. I could count probably like on one hand, and even still today, on two hands that. But what I wanted to say about that, and like Aaron said, respect and loyalty. Like for me, that shows, commitment, um, and it displays to me, who you are as people. You know, um, like so that's what that means a lot to me. Consistency in regard to character, you know, and not just. I guess I really mean to say that for you all, everybody a part of the community. I'm addressing right now. But I I don't really like doing this. But I have to give big ups to myself. That not just I've maintained your attention this whole time, but if you could see the consistency in my character and my growth and who I am, like I just have to, we have to honor and respect ourselves. You know what I mean? So I got to pat myself on the back, but I also want to, respect and acknowledge you all for being a part of this journey with me as long as we've been rocking with each other. You know, and I just wanted to say I appreciate you all and your support. Yes, we did meet on Twitter, Crystal. We did. Um, I think I was looking at those the messages like back in I think it was the 2015, maybe like 2 weeks ago or something like that. I was like, where did we meet, Crystal? You know, and we are on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, maybe a little bit on Instagram. Those are some of our main platforms. But here within these past 2 years, we rejoined Instagram and Facebook since we got hacked and deleted and everything like that. We didn't have a mailing list back then. We didn't have an email list. We didn't have a texting list. And now we have all of these things and resources, and not just that, but also the know-how, what to actually do with all of these facets and mediums, of communication. So best believe we will be utilizing all of these methods appropriately, and we're gonna go hard. I have a lot to share with you all. I'm just looking forward to it, So I just want to say thank you, and yeah, appreciate you all for rocking with us. Uh, So before I go any further, break out in tears and everything like that, I definitely want to invite Crystal up. She's here on live on our Instagram right now. Anybody else that want to come up and talk with us, uh, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. We're streaming on all platforms right now. What's up?
What's up?
Man, what brings you out here? How come you tell me you out here? That's crazy.
Yeah, well,
Unless it was
some
emergency, everything's all right.
sometimes it is. So it's basically I'm turning a new leaf right now. So
Yeah, yeah,
yeah, a little drama, but can't really get into that.
yeah. No, I appreciate you keeping it positive. I hope you're doing well and everything.
Yeah, I'm doing fine. I'm basically like starting from scratch. So,
Yeah,
but I'm good.
yeah.
I'm good. Yeah,
Keep your head up, staying strong.
of course,
I know.
always,
Yeah, Crystal's strong.
always, always,
Pressure
always.
makes a
So
crystal, right? That's the saying, huh?
yeah,
Right.
and then oh yeah, want to tell you that a publisher left me a message,
Okay.
but she's gonna like get back to me probably like around like mid March to see where I'm at with my book, you know.
Yeah.
So this is it.
Hey.
This might be it.
No, that's what's up.
Uh,
Um, I want to say something about that. I know I'm excited for you. Um, at the same time, though, like I just want you to be. I don't want you to put like all your eggs in one basket. You feel me? Like,
yeah, I get you.
yeah, yeah. Like, regardless, like I think the publisher would even express even more interest if you had other deals, on the table too, and like, so you're not like totally dependent, you know,
Yeah, yeah.
because that would even spur more interest,
Because
right?
I was even looking into I was looking into like Kindle,
Yeah,
like digital publishing ebooks, you know, um, or have them turn into like audiobooks as well.
yeah. Would you narrate? Would you narrate it yourself?
Maybe. Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
I even I was looking into that too, seeing a narrator for Audible. It'll be fun.
I'll try to see
Cause
you
I
do.
no seriously, because I have Audible myself,
Right.
so a lot of the books that I have on Audible, these are real professional voiceovers, and I mean they do like different characters and everything, and I'll be sitting up here like, okay, they give me a sense of what the character will sound like,
Yeah.
what they will look like, and I mean they give like that full description, even though you can't see them, but it's like the way they narrate it gives you a definite picture, a
Right.
definitely good picture.
Right.
So, but yeah, I thought about voiceover too.
No, because I think you definitely have the character and the personality to do voices. It's just like I associate, the crystal that we know, with your voice, so I'm just trying
Yeah,
to hear it,
I could do it. It's just I know at some point I know there's going to be I hear different narrators and they do accents so perfectly. I'm
Yeah.
like, damn, I can never get any of the
Yeah.
accents right.
My accent
You
game
know,
is
so
is trash.
like I hear people doing good Irish, and I'll be sitting up there like, damn, that sounds good as hell. I wish I could do that, but I
Right.
can't do it. I can't do
Right.
it.
I'm
But
not even
I
good
mean,
with the English accent, honestly.
it's certain words you could do.
Yeah.
We all heard how proper they talk.
Right. Right.
You know, you know. and certain their slang is totally different from ours too.
That's
So,
true too. Yeah.
and when I found out what they call a cigarette down in England, I was
Oh
like,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I hope they do not come out here and say that. Get the fuck down.
You said you smoking what?
No, I said
No, I know,
I
I
was
know,
saying
I
what
know.
um what they call a cigarette in England.
Right.
I was like, I hope they do not say
Keep that
that
over
when it comes
there.
to America,
Right.
because they will get the dog shit. Yeah.
What was I gonna say? About that. Ah, I totally forgot. I totally lost my train of thought about the whole accent thing. Oh man. Oh, so I remember now. What really throws me off is when they say American accent. Because like we perceive ourselves, we don't have an accent. Like I think it was a guy from House, and I think I learned this in like high school, where it's always interesting to me. You take yourself out of the box, and then you realize, oh, that I was in a box this whole time. I think there's actually like a movie, and like I think that's like based on a true story. I mean, it kind of reminds me of what's it called? The cave, the allegory of the cave, right? Are you familiar with that story?
Nah,
It's basically like the
not really.
Matrix. You don't realize that you're in the Matrix until you're out of the Matrix.
Right.
But this,
Yeah.
the allegory of the cave, I forget if it was like Plato or Socrates or whoever came with the analogy, but it was basically like the Matrix before the Matrix. Like imagine you're born in a cave, and you never left the cave, and you think like the whole world consists of this cave that you're in until you leave the cave
Right.
and your eyes have to adjust and everything like that, and it's like a whole new world. But
Exactly.
that's what that reminded me of.
Exactly.
Like there's the British actor, I don't know his name, but he's on House or whatever, and he's like a doctor or some
And
sort.
he's the one that plays House anyway. Him
I, I
or
think he's like the main actor in House. I think he's
okay,
British.
yeah,
I think he's British, but he has like an American
yeah.
accent in the show. And like our teacher was telling us this, and we were like, American accent? Like, what are you talking about? We don't have an accent.
No,
you know?
it's basically the British trying to talk American.
Right.
And in England they think Americans are pretty much wayward, backwards people. Everything
Degenerate.
is like,
Yeah.
you know, everything is so proper there and supposedly cleaner.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
But I'm just saying,
Right.
But no, but I get it because it's funny how a lot of English actors get great roles, but yet they speak English very well,
Yeah.
you know, and then speak Americanized English,
Right.
you know, and that was a issue I was hearing about like a few years back. How people was complaining about. I don't know if you remember the movie Harriet, the Harriet Tubman movie.
No, I haven't seen it.
Um, so the main actress, she's from London or England somewhere, but yet they complain because she's from London and they couldn't pick a regular African American actress here in America. And it's like,
Uh,
she's just as black as any other actress out here in America. She should have the same opportunity, period. That
right.
doesn't really matter. If she's from it or she has a English accent. It doesn't really matter. But people complain about that all the time, and to me it just sounds a little redundant.
I think I've heard of that. Like Idris Elba comes to mind. Idris Elba, for
Oh
example,
yeah,
right?
I love that guy. He is awesome.
He's
He
from
is.
the UK, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. So
he's
that's
from the UK,
that's funny.
and
I didn't know that because he comes out with like his, American accent. I didn't know it for a long time.
I mean, if he gets, and this rumor been going around for years that they want him to be the next Bond,
Yeah, right,
James Bond.
right,
And I'm sitting there for like, why the hell not?
right,
He's he's good looking, like I don't know what. He's been in movies for a long time, so it's like he has the build, he has the face, he has that persona to do it. So
right,
it's like, but go for it. Damn.
right.
Why the hell not? Just go. Do
Was
it.
I don't know if this was a issue of contention. Maybe you could tell me whether or not this was an issue. Uh, I don't know if I heard this with him or somebody else. Wasn't somebody concerned about like the time constraints or like the restrictions of being a Bond character? Uh,
Um, supposedly, yeah, because
was it him or somebody else?
um, I don't know if it
No.
was him,
Yeah.
but I know like Pierce Brosnan's been Bond for over a decade or a little bit longer than a decade, and even before him, you had Sean Connery.
Yeah.
Then you have Roger Moore before him. So it's like,
We've gone through as many Bonds as we have Batmans, huh?
actually, tell you the truth, shoot, they passing the torch like they passing the torch for Superman.
What would Batman or Bond?
Bond.
Bond, yeah.
I mean, look how many Supermans we had through the years.
Or Jokers. Jokers too, right?
It only been what, maybe three?
What Jokers?
Yeah,
No, it's been four. I could think of right. Jack Nicholson.
come
Uh,
on.
uh,
Heath Ledger,
yeah, thank you. Heath Ledger. Uh,
Jared Leto.
yeah. Oh, I guess there is three. There's no more. That's three. I thought. No, no. Joaquin Phoenix.
Oh yeah, Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and even though y'all might not think it's not relevant, but I have to give it to Mark Hamill, who voiced the Joker in the Batman animated series.
Okay.
And if any of y'all don't know who he is, he's basically Luke Skywalker.
Really, from the original. From
Star
the.
Wars, yes,
Yeah. Okay. I didn't
yeah.
know that. Wow, that's interesting.
Oh
I
yeah,
You
he
gotta
plays
be
the
looking at it
yeah he's
differently
been
now.
yeah he's been the Joker for like, let's see, Batman animated series ran from the 90s. So he's been on there for like over
What about the
like
movies
close
too?
to,
Does he do the movies too?
nah.
Okay.
I mean he'll do certain um he's been in a lot of he's done a lot of voice overs for cartoons. That was one of them I could remember.
Yeah.
Um,
Wow, Luke Skywalker. That's crazy. That's messing my head up. Luke Skywalker is the Joker. What? Nah, that's wild.
yeah,
That's
and
wild.
now I remember. He recently did this new
I almost don't
Netflix
believe you.
for he played Skeletor in
Word.
this He-Man on Netflix, Masters of the Universe, Revelation.
In animated or this is like live or what?
Huh?
This is animated?
Yeah, it's animated. Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
supposedly it's supposed to be the sequel to from the '80s, from the '80s series. It was supposed to be like right after that show ended, so
Huh.
it was supposed to be like a continuation supposedly. But I don't know. To me, it looked like it's a whole new story storyline compared to how it was in the '80s.
The whole He-Man thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, you gave me a lot to digest right there. That's a lot to take on, to think about. I don't know how it makes me feel.
yeah,
Huh. I'm trying. Yeah, that's even more mind fuck than you doing the voiceovers. In your stories. Like that's easier for me to wrap my head around than Luke Skywalker being the Joker. Wow.
yeah. He's been that for freaking years, man.
Like
And
I could
on
see
that,
myself.
even after Star Wars had ended. Well, I don't think it's ever going to end because they're
Right.
always coming up with new series
Right.
on Disney Plus. So, um, but even though he's not as relevant as you know now compared to then, I mean, his voice is authentic. His voice is undeniable. I hate to say it, but
Yeah.
it's undeniable. And to hear him laugh as the Joker, it's
Yeah.
just like you'll sit there and get goosies and be like, shoot, you know, literally you'll get goosies.
No, I could see myself being on what's that show called? Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, or like a game show, or Family Feud, or Jeopardy, and being asked that
I
question.
love those shows.
I could
Those
see
shows, I love
myself
those shows.
being on one of those game shows and being asked that question, knowing full well that you told me to answer this question, and I'll still get it wrong, just because it's like I just hard to internalize. I just can't accept it. I'll miss out on $10,000 or however much money.
You just know that if anything, if it was Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and they actually have to ask you that, just know you.
I'm
I'm
gonna
your
have to call
lifeline
you.
here. Okay.
Yeah, Lifeline, Crystal.
Yes, I'm your lifeline.
Right. Help me out here. All right, I know what she
Yeah,
told me. All right, so
I
so
got you.
if you're
I got
wrong on
you.
this
I got you.
question, all
You're
right, I'm
okay.
gonna have to come find you. If you're right, we'll split it. But if you're wrong,
Oh my god. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, just knowing that, I was like, yo, that is bonkers to
yeah,
think Luke Skywalker could just switch over and play the Joker. You
yeah.
know,
And then the He Man,
it's
the He Man Skeletor, he was Skeletor.
yeah.
I mean, Joker and Skeletor, that's a closer. I could draw the comparison between that. But
I
the
mean,
the
they're
Luke,
both kind of wackos. They're
right,
both wackos.
right. But the Luke Skywalker, now you're on the other side of the fence. You know,
Yeah, yeah. That part.
even if you were the Darth Vader, like Darth Vader is closer to draw to, like the whole good and evil thing. You can't just, like I guess I'm typecasting. I guess that's what we do, with people
Right.
and
And here's the thing that tricked me out. I mean, when I first saw Star Wars and everything, coolest thing ever. But when I forgot which one it was where they actually took the mask off of him, and you discover he's this shrivel up, weird white guy,
yeah,
and
the
you're
end,
like,
yeah, yeah.
not really picturing the voice matching the But when I realized that it was,
James Earl
what
Jones?
I really realized is his voice was none other than Mr. James Earl
Yeah,
Jones.
yeah.
So I was like, okay, now I get it. Now I get it.
We
Cause
got to put a list together of like the top narration voiceovers of all time. You know, like Morgan Freeman is on there, James Earl Jones. There's somebody
yeah.
else that I'm that comes to mind.
Oh, you know who else will make a dope narrator too? And a lot of people might not know who this person is, but if you ever seen this movie called Matt, it's a movie with Cher, but there's another actor in it by the name of Sam Elliott.
Mm-mm.
That man's voice right there, undeniable. It's deep, has that nice, it has that rich tone. Like you can't help but sit there and listen. Like you literally get hypnotized. You get in a trance hearing this man's voice. That's how good his voice is. And just hearing, I'll be sitting up here like, dang, I would like him to narrate my eulogy. Seriously, it's like you want him to say something at your funeral. That's how good his voice is. So
Somebody else comes to mind. I can't think of who else. I know there's somebody else that needs to be on the like the Mount Rushmore of voiceovers. It reminds me of have you listened to 21 Savage's Savage Mode 2 by chance? The project where
uh-uh.
okay, Morgan Freeman is narrating on it. It's really good.
Ooh,
It's really good. Uh,
I loved him when he was doing. Wasn't he narrating the Cosmos?
I think so, or like a nature program. I didn't actually watch the show. I think I heard about it though. I think
It
I
was
heard
some
about it.
one of those nature shows. It was either that one or one of those Disney nature movies. One of them. But yeah, I love Morgan Freeman when he narrates. You're right. There is somebody else, but I can't remember his
Yeah.
name. And there's so many of them. It's actually
Um,
tell you the truth. I think Idris Elba was another one. He narrates some stuff too.
Going back to him, did you know he's a DJ too, or a musician in some capacity? I think he DJs. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Yeah, found out about that. I was
And
like,
I
what?
mean, he gets down. I tell you, it's like
I didn't know.
the way he engaged with his audience.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like it's seriously mad love, mad love. I mean, he throws his energy at the crowd throws it right on back, and I mean, they just man, I'm like, I
That's
would
interesting.
love to see him live one day, literally, just to see him DJ. That man, that'd be fucking awesome.
I think Shaq DJs too, right?
Does he DJ?
I thought so. I know he. I mean, you knew he used to rap.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he came out with one dope song, and that was it.
I I I don't know the song. I thought he had a project actually that went platinum. I thought so.
You know, he did one. I remember him one album from him. That was it. And after that, it's like
Right.
next thing you know, you seeing him with doing Papa John pizza commercials
Oh, I don't know about that.
or general commercials.
Yeah, I think I do know about the General, but no, I didn't know about the Papa John's. I don't know. It's hard. I could take him
He bought it.
seriously as a
He bought
DJ,
it.
huh?
He bought it.
He
He
brought
owns it.
what the General?
No, Papa John.
Where? When? This is before or after the whole controversy?
I think it was after the controversy.
Ah, that's interesting. No, I didn't know about that. If that's the
I think
case,
it was
I'll go
after.
ahead and support. I don't think he owns it outright. I don't think so. But
No, he's just putting a new he's painting a new
yeah, rebranding their image.
message. Yeah, he's basically rebranding the image
Yeah.
because after that, I don't think anybody was eating Papa John pizza after that.
No, I think so. I think yeah, I definitely know. I brought some people to go there. I didn't buy anything, but they wanted to go, so like I brought them there and everything.
Yeah,
Uh, that's interesting though. No, I think the original owner still has some kind of stake in it though. You
yeah.
know.
I mean, they probably do. They probably do. It's just I think he just stepped in to rebrand it
Yeah.
or relaunch a new reputation. I guess
Right.
give it a new reputation. So,
I mean, but
which
shit,
is
we
which
still
is cool.
support Justin Bieber, right? People still support Justin Bieber, or even not directly, but the artists that support Justin Bieber. You know,
Uh-huh.
so I mean that's
I
the
mean,
same
I
thing.
feel the same way. About a lot of a lot of people do deserve second chances,
Yeah.
and especially those that actually um, show remorse,
Right.
and working on redeeming themselves, then they deserve a second chance. Case in point, excuse me, excuse me again, Chris Brown. You
Hold
know,
on now.
I'm just saying. I'm just using it as an example.
Yeah.
Not everybody might agree, but he deserves to. He's redeeming himself. So,
You lost me. I was ready to take you serious. I'm sorry.
say who?
I said I was ready to take you serious. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, no, it's cool. But I'm just saying, it, with that situation, what he was dealing with, you know, yeah, it was bad, and a lot of people was just like literally kicking dirt on him for everything. But yet, after a while, he just started doing what he needed to do, got better, made more music, kept busy, whatever. But hey,
Hey, if
but
you say
the
so.
question is, when is he fully forgiven? You know what I mean? When is a person fully forgiven?
When you don't perpetuate that same type of behavior. Sure, you might not be doing exactly the same thing, but if you're doing things like around, similar, okay, you're not, like, so that's what cracks me up, like I don't know, like I'm not gonna sit here and judge people. That's not my job. I ain't got time and energy
Right,
for that, like I don't know what's in somebody's heart. I could just
right,
tell you by your actions. Like I don't believe you. It's kind of like at the poker table, right? The poker table of life. Like everybody has their hand, and somebody could be like bullshitting you, or maybe not. But you think that
right,
they are. So like I'm a crack up and die fucking laughing. If I think that you're bullshitting me, but you might not be. You might, but
right.
what difference does
You
it
know,
make?
you never really know.
Right. So
You
what
never
difference
really
does it
know.
make? My opinion doesn't matter. I hope all of these people that we've mentioned are have redeemed themselves within themselves
Exactly,
and are living their full
exactly.
best life. So like my opinion, one way or another, doesn't matter ultimately. I hope
Right.
everybody. I wish the best for everybody and nothing less. I
That
don't
you
know,
know what?
but I can still maintain my personal opinion, which I will keep to
Right.
myself.
And,
So
and, and and it's funny because other than the behavior part, like for instance, um, Robert Downey Jr.
okay, okay,
The drinking, you know, I don't know if he was doing drugs, but I know he was like just
yeah,
drinking a lot.
yeah.
But with all that intervention, he basically got help. And then the moment he started getting better, you know, he started getting more roles. I mean, like
It's
Iron Man
apparent.
was like his Iron Man was like his best.
Yeah. Well, that
No,
Sherlock
no,
Holmes. Yeah. But yeah,
no. I
Iron Man
think
for
that,
sure.
I mean, those were good roles. Sherlock was a good one too, but I think his best role he ever played was when he played alongside with Jamie Foxx called The Soloist. That,
Oh, I think I'm familiar with it. I think I've seen it.
yeah. Now that to me that was like his best
Huh.
role
Huh.
ever.
Yeah.
I love Sherlock. He was hilarious in Sherlock. I love Iron Man and all that stuff, all that good stuff. But The Soloist, that
Huh.
that was the best one.
I gotta go back and revisit it now. Um, wasn't Jamie Foxx like? Was he autistic? Uh,
He
musician?
was like a celloist or
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That kind of reminds me
That
of A Beautiful Mind with Russell Crowe.
yeah, that was a good one too.
Yeah, I like that one.
That also remind me of I Am Sam as well. That was oof.
Ooh, I don't know that one.
That was,
I may have heard of it. Might need to add that to the list.
that's
Uh,
a good one. Check out.
you think about some artists, entertainers, musicians, actors. The ones that like just stay out of trouble and just excel at what they do, like and have no
Mm-hmm.
uh, not conspiracies. That's not the word I'm looking for, but no drama or controversy. Like I think Russell Crowe comes to mind, huh? Like
Mm-hmm.
him. Prince comes to mind. Uh, even though Prince had like hell of a personality, you know.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
but I mean, but the thing with him was when he was spitting game about how the music industry was working,
yeah,
and he was basically telling everybody like, look, you need to start doing this so you can own this.
yeah.
So you know the record
That's what people
companies
got
ain't gonna
upset.
try to
Yeah,
all this other stuff. So yeah,
yeah.
he had a good mind. He had a good mind, and um, who else had a good run career without any, you know.
Missy Elliott's coming to mind right now. I think about Missy Elliott. Um,
Yeah, I mean, she has a great career, and she hardly ever got into any controversy. You know, she kind of like went on hiatus because she got sick,
hmm.
and
I think about a lot of producers, a lot of like Timbaland, Swiss Beats, I guess. But that the role itself, like naturally, you're kind of out of the spotlight, so like all the attention not necessarily on you, and it just kind of allows you to work.
right,
I
yep.
think I think that's interesting. I think,
And I
uh
think
huh,
that's a great spot. A lot of
yeah,
people kind of like shun on behind the camera, behind the
right, because you're not
mic.
the thing,
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And it's like you have no idea that in order for you to look good, you need those behind those scenes to make
right,
you look good.
right. A-
So
Alicia
you
Keys,
sitting up here being an actor or actress or whatever else,
yeah,
but you don't have the material because you don't have the writers.
right. The support system, like Alicia Keys.
Exactly.
Alicia Keys is dope. You know,
Hmm.
people just being regular, quote unquote regular, but extraordinary at the same time. Living in their purpose.
Right.
You know,
Exactly. Exactly.
just phenomenal
That.
talent. You know,
Yeah. Very talented. Beautiful. She's gorgeous.
yeah, and it stays the course.
Hmm. And it's like she's making a statement about her going natural.
Yeah,
So it's like I am not my only my appearance. So
yeah,
I give it to her
yeah.
for that.
Yeah, that takes courage and security, you know.
Definitely. Hmm. But then again, there's a lot of celebrities that are
What's the
just
word?
gross,
You said
just
gross?
gross. Yeah, I mean,
Really
think about
gross
it. There's
how?
there's some. The reason why I say that is because there's some that don't that their hygiene is not.
Up to par.
Yeah, up the bar.
I, I mean, well, I don't know. I'm kind of to draw references, without naming anybody. Nobody like comes to mind, and like I don't know these people personally,
I know quite. I've heard. Actually, I've read about quite a few, but I will not name it. There's one. He does not wear deodorant.
I don't. I mean, I guess if it's just one, I probably wouldn't know what you're talking about specifically. Um,
Like I said, I'm not gonna name any names.
yeah, and I don't think how you could be that big, and not have like, well, for one, not have people talk about you behind your back, and then for two, like back self awareness into realizing like this is potentially affecting
Right.
your
And
business.
right. And then my thing is, it's like you're on a set with
Yeah,
50 plus people.
yeah.
You know, people got to work alongside you. So
This should be a pleasant experience, but if that's your first impression,
now I understand that, like, if a role you're gonna be perspiring, okay, I get that.
right?
I understand that
But not just
because you're
regularly in
already
your daily personal life,
you're already working or in process of working or in
right?
process of doing a stunt. I get that. But you coming on the set, getting ready to start
It's already a hard
work.
job. Why you want to make other people's jobs harder? Like that's what success is making other. That's what leadership is making other people's success easy. You're adding unnecessary burden on the back of everybody else. But yeah, you ain't gotta do all that.
Right,
Yeah, no, I feel you. I'm with you.
right,
I'm with you. What is it
right.
supposed to be like?
So
Is that a
I
point? Are
mean,
you making a fashion statement? This is a political statement here. What we got going on here? Like, nah, I don't get it.
and then not only that, and you guys, let's just say you kids and kids don't see that and think
Yeah,
about that. I mean,
influencing the future generations. Damn it, you got to be an example. I'm curious now. We got to have to continue this conversation offline. I got to know what you're talking about now. For my own personal safety and shit. Yeah, I gotta stay away. Gotta be vigilant.
I'll tell you when we get on. I'll tell you.
You gotta be vigilant out here.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
That's unfortunate. It's 2023.
Right.
That's all bad.
Not only is it 2020, damn it, January is almost over, and
That's
I'm sitting
that's
here
true
like,
too. That's true
where did it
too.
go?
Yeah, yeah,
Dang.
man. No, a lot to look forward to this year. So
Yeah. New beginnings.
success and
New beginnings.
abundance.
Yes.
Abundance. It's 11 months left. So
Longevity.
yeah, yeah. What's up, Zorn Black? I don't
Oh,
know.
that's my right partner.
You say your writing partner? Short stories? What y'all got going on?
Do storylines on our own. Well, I have another Facebook page
Yeah.
just to write. So we collaborate with other writers and we write stories.
You don't just like release like any of this? Like nothing? Just this all stays under wraps.
No, I'll shoot you a friend request.
I mean,
I
not
don't
just
remember.
me though, but like for the purpose of marketing your own business and yourself as like a writer. Like, I guess that's another question I had going back to what we were talking about.
Oh yeah, I do have like a personal blog
Oh,
page,
okay, okay,
and I call it Skywriter. So so basically, I just write whatever I'm feeling, you
yeah,
know. And most of the time, you know, sometimes I'm not in the mood. Sometimes I'll be in the mood to write, and mostly it's just whatever I'm feeling.
yeah.
It's been a minute since I've been on it. I need to like seriously catch up.
But it goes out there somewhere, and like some people where people can see it. It's like a public
Yeah,
platform.
it reaches a few people, you know, maybe one or two people, which is fine, you know, as long as it reach someone that knows how I'm feeling or
Yeah,
can relate to what I'm feeling or understanding what I'm saying.
right,
So,
right,
and that's all that matters.
right. Oh yeah, how did the publicists they reached out to you? How they get in touch with you? They where they find their work? Where'd they find your work?
Well, I was like, um, because I was researching on somewhere that would publish like short stories or turn most of my short stories into a novella. So I was doing that, and I didn't think they would reach back. So I just, shot a message and just like
Hey, but it
forgot
happened.
about it.
It
And then
happened.
when I'm like checking my voice message, I'm like, oh, what is this? Who is this? I never heard of this publishing company. Who is this? You know? So when I listened to it, I was like, holy crap. So I was like, just so the next day, the next morning, I called her up. So I was like, talking with her, talking with the owner of it. So, and she was basically explaining to me how the process worked and everything else. So she seemed like a sweet lady. She is a sweet, sweet, sweet lady. She was like willing to work with me and
Yeah.
whatnot. So I was like, okay. So she was like, get at least a couple pages or at least a couple chapters done. I'll hit you up like mid March. I was like, okay. So I have now until like mid March to work on my first draft.
Yeah. Yeah. Nah, that's good. That's exciting. How you feel?
I'm good.
Yeah. No, I'm looking forward to
Yeah.
it. I'm looking forward to it. So, that's great.
Yeah. So it's in the works.
All right.
In the works.
Keep us posted.
Yeah, I will keep you posted and maybe like probably put some other stuff on the page,
For sure.
some other work.
For sure. It's always welcome. And
And always I'm gonna be doing those edits,
hey,
you
it's
know.
no pressure. It's no pressure. Don't even.
I know, but I love doing it. I love
Okay.
doing it,
No, because they are
especially
dope
like
though. They are dope. They're very nice. You know.
I just do it on impulse. It's just random, so
Yeah.
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 Especially if it's like new people you just brought into the group.
Right.
So I find it, but I just be like, okay, pick this person and just do a random edit for them.
Just random. Yeah. Now they turn out really good though, and it looks like they
Yeah.
like them. I know they like them. You know. So no, it's a beautiful
Yeah.
thing.
righteous.
That's it.
So I'm gonna be looking for like if I might drop a post and be like, if anybody in the group that is married and got a couple photo with them together,
Yeah,
I'll probably hook up a Valentine edit. You
that's
know,
right. Yeah, Valentine. It's in
since
two
Valentine is
weeks.
coming up,
Yeah,
a couple Valentine edits.
that's what's up. That's what's up. Man, now Crystal keeps our group running smooth, keeps us going.
Yeah, I got to. Dude,
You
we
know,
got to. We got to keep pushing.
right, right. That's why I do this, because sometimes you feel like you're on like an island, you're just doing your own thing, like, oh, it don't matter. So, yes,
Yeah,
like we're not here just for ourselves, you know. That's
righteous.
the kind of note that we started on today, you
Yeah,
know.
and it's like people gotta know like don't be afraid to like post stuff.
Right,
Even if it's just a hi. You know, say hi.
right,
Let us know that you still with us
right.
and
People shy and
rocking with
everything.
us.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah, no,
because I know
absolutely.
I have ran a few groups. And sometimes if people don't make themselves relevant, like they're not as active, I'll be like, boot you out. I'll boot you out.
Oh, you kick people out if they're not active?
Yeah, if they're not active after like 30 days,
Word.
like if it's been a whole month and there's no activity from you, then I'll be like, okay, I gotta find somebody that's gonna be active.
Why not? Why not just keep them?
Well, most of the time it's like
They
they'll
affect
be
the
on,
reach.
they're off and on with it,
Yeah.
and sometimes it's like, okay, you either in or you out.
Crystal over here running cults. Oh shit. What groups are these?
Especially because mostly the groups that I run, they're writing groups, so it's like
Oh, okay.
we,
Oh, you
you
like push
know,
each other intentionally, kind of thing,
right,
and accountability
and of course,
partners.
and the cool thing about having writing partners and being in writing groups is the fact that we all support each other,
Right, right.
you
Yeah,
know, and sometimes we will get that whole writer's block, we get frustrated and everything
right.
else, so we tend to like reach out and be like,
So even if you're not doing something
and
yourself, you can at least support something that somebody
yeah,
else is doing.
right.
Yeah. No, I get that. Respectfully, just boot them. Nah, that's what's up. I see
Yeah.
the vision. I see it.
Yeah.
I gotta charge my phone. My phone, I'm like 18%. I gotta get this thing going
Yeah. I think I need
here.
much, but
But yeah, Crystal, thank you for joining us
yeah.
today. As always, it's always a pleasure to see your face here. Shout out to you. And thank you again for what you're doing for the group. And not just the group or myself, but even, yourself, in pursuing your calling and
Yeah.
endeavors and everything, because that makes all of us better people and the world a better place. You know what I'm saying? So
That's right.
just excited to witness your greatness come to fruition.
Oh, that's my
So
brother. He said, "I'm the best right partner he ever had." Yay! Much love, Zorn.
shout out to Zorn for supporting the movement and taking active part in other people's, goals and journeys. Whatever that
That's
looks
right.
like. That's what's up. That's what's up.
That's right.
Much love. Anybody watching the playback, watching this live, we run these sessions usually about this time on Mondays, 3:45 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We also host another session on Fridays as well. That one is private to our Ascendance community only on our group on Facebook. This one here we run on all platforms: YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. If you're
Yeah.
not a part of the street team, make sure you join go.onewhomayascend.com. Join the email list, the texting list, because we have a lot of new developments. It's always the best is yet to come. Thank you again, Crystal, for joining us, rocking with us tonight. Until next time,
Anytime, anytime.
we'll see you. See you next time. Do what you do, whatever you do you. After all, is what you do best. I'm OMA, one who may ascend. Peace, y'all. Over and out. Going all the way up. Eyes to the sky.